Hello everyone, Mr. Lipchick here, and our topic for this segment of instruction will be congressional investigations and oversight. Congressional investigations. While Congress does not have investigative powers given to it by the Constitution, it has exercised these powers since our early history. The investigative process. A standing or select committee of Congress may conduct investigations on important or pressing issues. In 1998, the Senate Finance Committee investigated the misconduct by the IRS, or the Internal Revenue Service. Congress can also investigate its own members for misconduct, such as Jim Traficant of Ohio, who you see on the right. Investigations may lead to changes in governmental programs, laws, or the removal of government officials. Congressional powers and witness rights. Committees may subpoena witnesses. A subpoena is a legal order that a person must appear at a proceeding and produce information. Committees can require witnesses to testify under oath. Lying will cause them to be charged with perjury. Refusal to testify can bring charges of contempt. The Supreme Court has ruled, however, that a person cannot be compelled to testify against his or herself. That is, they can exercise their Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination. They can say, I plead the Fifth, so to speak. If a witness is provided with immunity from charges, however, he or she may be forced to testify. So if the committee says you're not going to be charged with any crime, you basically have to talk. In 1986, it was learned that the CIA illegally armed Nicaraguan Contra rebels in their fight against the democratically elected Sandinista government. The CIA did not ask for funds from Congress, as they are required to do, but acted alone in violation of the U.S. Constitution. In order to obtain the funds for the arms, the Contras, the CIA secretly sold weapons to Iran, a country with which the U.S. had no diplomatic relations. In 1979, the Ayatollah Khomeini had returned to Iran and initiated the Islamic Revolution. 52 hostages from the U.S. Embassy were held for 444 days. Lieutenant Colonel Oliver North was found to be involved, along with many members of the government. North testified before Congressional Oversight Committee under a grant of immunity. North and many others were found guilty, however, most received presidential pardons. Legislative oversight. The power of legislative oversight involves continually reviewing how effectively the executive branch carries out the law. Congress keeps watch over the president and government agencies to see how the law is administered. Congressional oversight, however, is incomplete. Congress does not have the time or resources to watch everything, and the laws are sometimes vague and open to interpretation. Not much is to be gained politically in most cases. Committees work effectively with government agencies. Congressional limits on executive activities. Congress requires executive agencies to report to it on their activities. The committees ask congressional support agencies, such as the GAO, to study the work of an executive agency, that is the General Accounting Office. Congress appropriates money to executive agencies and can use this power to influence their activities. And there is such a thing as a legislative veto, that is, writing into the law that Congress has the power to review and cancel the actions of executive agencies. This, however, was ruled unconstitutional as it allows Congress to take executive powers away from the president. The use of the independent counsel. The Ethics in Government Act of 1978 was passed to investigate wrongdoing by high government officials. In extreme cases, an independent counsel would be appointed by Congress to investigate. This process has proven to be expensive and ineffective. Congress let the law expire in 1999, and the Attorney General now investigates such cases. To the right, you see a picture of Ken Starr, who investigated President Clinton. That concludes our discussion on congressional investigations and oversight. Thank you for viewing, and I look forward to seeing you in the live lessons. Have a great day.